Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Naomi, and I'm making this podcast with my best friend Lara. She couldn't be here for the interview, sadly, but we are a Dutch podcast, and we are telling scary stories, and most of the time we are drinking a little bit. It's not like we're getting wasted or something, but we're just drinking like a wine or a whiskey or something. The name of our podcast is Om bang van te worden, and that is loosely translated to be scared of. And I did an interview with Zack about the murder mystery box, because we wanted to know a little bit more. So I hope you enjoy this interview. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them on our Instagram. And just enjoy. Welcome, Zack, to the podcast, to the Dutch podcast.
Hello. Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
For everyone who is listening, we are switching from Dutch to English because you are from America, right?
Yes.
And where in America do you live?
I'm from Massachusetts in America.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's probably like the most boring state you can live in.
Oh, really?
One of the most boring ones.
I only have one friend who lives in America, and he lives in California. So I know a little bit about California, but that's about everything I know about America.
Yeah, so. California's the best state.
Yeah?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
Yeah, I can understand that. Same in Holland, but with, different. We call them provincies. It's a little bit different. But you, we talked about in a podcast. I pre-recorded it with my friends about she couldn't be here for this interview. But we talked about the video you made on YouTube about the murder mystery box.
Yes, that documentary. Well, it wasn't supposed to be a documentary, but it turned into a documentary.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a simple, just opening mystery boxes because everyone was doing it on the internet, right?
Yes, and then it turned into something horrific.
Yeah, but I think the question a lot of people have, also in the Netherlands, because I saw your video from a friend of mine who sent it to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, indeed. And she was like, is this real? So the first question, is this real?
I mean, that's like the top comment. And sadly, it is real. The whole experience happened, but I cannot say if the tape was real. It's still a mystery, honestly. Like, I got that sent in the mail. Yes, that happened. Yes, I watched the tape. Yes, everything on it was real. But like, someone could have faked it and like sent it to me just to scare me. You know what I mean? So everything that happened in the documentary is 100% real, but the murder that's attached to it, that we don't know. That one's still a mystery.
Damn. But if it is fake, if someone was just like, I'm pranking this guy, this is a little bit extreme.
Yeah, that's a little messed up. I'm like the hair and the teeth and everything, and the tape was just vile. So like, I would hope, honestly, hopefully, it is someone with a sick sense of humor and they didn't actually hurt anybody. Yeah. That's like what I hope. But at the same time, you never know now these days, you know? Like,
no.
It was horrifying to open up that box.
I understand. I mean, your reaction when you saw that teeth and it looks like you almost are going to throw up.
Yeah, it was disgusting. I grabbed a bag of teeth. Well, should I explain it for people that don't know what happened?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm like talking about it like everyone in the world's seen it.
Yeah.
But
a lot of people have seen it.
Yes, a lot of people did have seen it. So I wanted to make a simple music. What music? I can't speak. I'm on a podcast and now I can't do it.
No worries.
I wanted to make a simple mystery box video when I bought 3 different mystery boxes at 3 different price points and see which one you get for see which one's the best for your money. Like, so, and I seen people do it online all the time. So I bought the 3 different mystery boxes and I opened up the first one, and the first one was regular stuff. It had like some toys, a t-shirt and whatnot. And then when I opened up the second mystery box is when it went downhill. Like, first of all, the box was painted black with these weird symbols and red marks on it. And then I thought that was just, I just thought that was like, oh, they want to stand out, you know?
Yeah.
And then I opened up the box, and then it was like this black trash bag ripped up. That's what it seemed to be. And like protecting everything. And then there was a VHS tape in the box, a clump of hair, a human hair.
Yeah, blonde hair, right?
Yep. And then there was a hammer, a bag of teeth, and the VHS tape, which was wrapped around a paper towel material. Then it said, "Don't tell" on the paper towel material. And it was really gross. And when I grabbed the teeth out of the box for the first time, I almost threw up.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, because I just like touched teeth. I'm like, that was so gross. And the whole and that clump of hair, and I got really scared. So after I opened up the box, I got my dad. And while this is all happening, I was filming the whole thing. So because it was supposed to be a regular YouTube video, but I got my dad, and my dad started getting mad at me for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, why are you mad at me? I'm like, I ordered a regular murder. I'm like, I didn't kill anybody. I'm like, I didn't. But like,
yeah, your dad seemed very protective over you. If I saw the video, I was like, oh my gosh, he's like really mad because he doesn't understand what's happening.
Yeah, there's some people that are like, why is your dad acting like this? I can see why he was acting like that. Like, he didn't want anything bad to happen to me. He didn't want me to get in trouble. But people are like, because like everyone like seeing the movies and knows like, oh my God, they stick up to the hero. They run out there and they investigate it and they figure it out. Yeah. I'm like, but that's not how it really works. I'm like, you get scared shitless when that happens.
I mean, your dad must have been really, really scared indeed, because he doesn't know where it's from. I mean, they have your address then if they going to send it to you. So you don't know what's going to happen after.
Yeah, exactly. So like we were skeptical at first, especially my dad. I was scared. So my dad was like, let's go. Well, I asked him, I was like, should we bring it to the police station? He said, no. He said, let's not do nothing yet. And then he said, let's watch what's on the tape.
Yeah, so, I understand, Tim. I would... I mean, if I get a box like that, I also wouldn't go, okay, I'm going to the police right away, because you are like, what the fuck is happening?
Exactly, yeah.
You don't know. So I can understand your dad.
Yeah, but I mean, I was horrified.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so he was like, let's watch what was on the tape. So a week later, he calls his friend up, which his friend is like, he was friends with him his whole life. He is huge into like technology and stuff, and he knew he would have a VHS player at his house. So he called up his friend. He said, yeah, we can play it. But we didn't really tell the friend what was on the tape or where the tape came from. Yeah, we just asked like, hey, can we watch this tape at your house? We don't have a VHS player. And he was like, yeah, for sure. So I took the box with me. I have the tape, and I was like, let's go. We
wasn't
drove.
Prepared at all.
No, we were not prepared for what was on the tape.
No, but you didn't show it in your video. I can understand that. But what was on the tape when you saw it? Yeah,
so we walk into his house. We give him the tape. My dad's friend plays it. And when he started to play it is when it was like woods with like a river in the background and
it was in the open, outdoors.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was outdoors. And I don't know how graphic I can go, but
you can go a little graphic. I mean, in our podcast we go quite graphic, to be honest. It's
Okay, cool.
a podcast about murder, about real stuff, but also like ghost investigation. And
Yeah.
it's a little bit of both. And we also do fairy tales, but the gory fairy tales, because that's the
I
fairy
tried to
tales.
listen. I tried listening to an episode and I was like, nope. I can't understand a word.
Now, my
what is
English friend is calling it elfish. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry.
but okay. So what was on the tape? So my dad's friend plays the tape, and it was a girl in the woods with water, getting her face smashed in with the hammer that looked like the hammer that I got in the box. So, and the girl had blonde hair, and I received blonde hair in the box. And like I said, she was getting hit in the face with the hammer, and I also got the teeth, which that's when me and my dad started connecting the dots. Oh my God. We're like, he just sent us everything, like the murder and the weapon and the teeth and everything. So we walked. My dad's friend kicked us out of the house. He was like, what the hell? We never really watched the full tape. We don't know how long that tape was. We watched the first 10 seconds and that was right on it. His friend was like, took it out. He gave us the tape and he kicked us out of his house. And my dad was mad, so mad. He was like, you realize what you did? You got me kicked out of my friend's house and stuff like that. And
I can understand that, actually.
Yeah, it was. I was so in the moment. Everything went so like fast. Like, it was crazy. But we were walking out of the house. My dad was yelling at me, and I told him straight up. I was like, "Well, we're going to the police station now." And like I said before, this whole time I'm filming this entire experience.
Yeah,
we're trying to. So this is all videotaped, and I was like, which thank God I did, because if I went to the police station without the video of me opening it, I don't know what would have happened. But
that would be weird, I think. Just like, I got a package. I don't know.
Yeah, they're like, you killed this person. I'm like, no. I'm like, I got this in the mail. Thank you.
Now you got a listing from eBay, and I think an email confirmation about that you ordered it. So it would be a little bit more evidence, but I think the filming really helped.
Yeah, I definitely did have the listing on eBay and everything, so that did help. I showed them that, but the eBay seller like deleted his account, but technically the account's still there once you buy it. But like he had nothing else listed and everything. But so we went to the police station. My dad dropped me off, and first I went in by myself, and I told them the situation. They made me sit in like a waiting room, and then once I told them that my dad was with me, they had him come inside. And we were like in there for 2 hours, and
you must have been scared. I mean,
yeah, I was shaking, dude. My heart was going a million miles an hour, and they basically told us like, hey, like this is not in our like jurisdiction. Like we have to hand this over to the FBI. It was like, but they asked us like a million questions, and it was a really long process. But they handed it over to the FBI, and we literally didn't hear anything since, and to this day we haven't heard anything back.
So that might be weird.
It's either that's they're still looking into it, or they found out it wasn't like a thing. Like maybe they realized like, oh, this tape was like fabricated. Like who could have known? Like we never watched the full tape, so we could have watched this video in the beginning, and at the end the guy should have said, "Gotcha," you know what I mean? Like, but we never watched like the full tape.
No,
so we just like.
Do you regret it not watching the whole tape, or?
So that's like a hard question, because I do regret it, but if it's actually a video, like if that was like the real video, then I feel like no one should have saw that. You know what I mean? Like that's like, But some days I'm like, damn, I really wish we let that play out. Like I wish that we got to watch the full thing, because maybe we would have had more clues because I didn't even get to that part.
No.
We haven't heard anything. Yeah. I was editing the video, and I thought I was done filming it. I said, this is crazy. I didn't know if I should post it or not. I'm like, this is an ongoing investigation. I don't know what happens if I post it.
Yeah.
And I was editing the video, and then I noticed on one of the pictures I took of the box that there was numbers written on the box in like a black ink. So it was black on black. I never noticed it in person, but when I took the picture with the flash, it shined it, so it was kind of like glowing. And I Googled these numbers that are on the box, and there were coordinates to a place that was 3 hours away from me.
That's not so far.
Yeah, not that far out. That's why I was kind of iffy. I was like, should we go here? I was like, I don't know. And then I thought about it. I was like, I think we should go here. And obviously I wasn't going to go alone, especially if it was coordinates to a murder place. So I got my dad, and my dad thought I was nuts. He was, you're crazy if you think we're going here. He was like, he goes, I don't know what drugs you're taking. But like,
I would probably think the same, and a day later I would still go, but it's just me because I also like to figure out things.
Yeah, I mean, I felt bad for this lady that we just watched on the tape.
Yeah.
I'm like, we haven't heard anything back from the police. I was like, we have to do something. I'm like, we have these coordinates. Why don't they don't know about these coordinates? So it took a little bit more convincing, but eventually I was like, Dad, I'm like, I can film it. I'm like, it would be good exposure for this. I'm like, if people know anything about it, I'm like, and we just can potentially solve it. Yeah,
that would be awesome if you really solved a murder. I mean, damn.
Yeah, and
awesome and all not awesome. I mean, yeah.
And no, I know what you mean. It would have been great, like for the family, and if anyone was attached to this person, like if it's a missing person, like it would have been great. I feel like if we had any more information to find. So I'm telling my dad all this, and he's like, "Fine, we'll do it." He got the hotel for the weekend, and we started driving out there, and the whole way there, I was getting more and more sick to my stomach. I'm like, oh my God, we're actually doing this. I was like, and we were getting these creepy vibes the whole time. And as we got closer, like, the roads started becoming dirt roads. I was
my God.
I was like, this is not good. I'm like,
it's
where
not
are we
a good
going?
Feeling.
Yeah. I mean, we drove by car accidents. I filmed it. That's in the documentary. Yeah. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, this seems like maybe we shouldn't have done this. But we get there, and the town that the coordinates were in is actually a super nice town. There was so much stuff to do there. And like, there was like mountains everywhere and this beautiful waterfall that we visited. And like, it was really nice. The town, just like the dark secret that it held was the scariest part. Yeah,
but it's always in stories, but also in the media, you're like, oh my gosh, this is so nice, everyone is so nice, but secretly something really, really dark is going on.
Yeah, that's exactly. I felt like that. I like those when they say that they had the perfect life, but then
something scary. I know what you mean. But once you visited a lake and you saw a lot of rocks and everything, and can you tell us a little bit about that? When you're visiting the lake and everything and the bridge.
Yeah, for sure. So we go to the coordinates, and the coordinates actually said ESI River next to them. So it was ESI River in North Conway. So that's what the coordinates were. And we're like, okay, we need to go to this river. So we drive to the river, and we had no idea what to do. We're like, we're just going to look around, and we don't know what we're looking for. Like, we don't know anything. We just seen the video for like half a second. I can replay it on my camera, but I don't want to. It was disgusting. So like, I was like, we can, I said, we just look and see if we find anything. So we were there for hours looking. We at one point, we stumble across a pile of rocks that were that looked like there could have been something buried underneath it, but you never know.
Like a grave. If I saw it in your video, I was like, oh my God, something is under there. Yeah,
but like, people got mad at me in the comments. I didn't dig that up. I wasn't gonna touch that. I mean, I got it on camera, but like, I wasn't gonna dig it up or anything. I wasn't gonna touch anything. I don't want to get my DNA. But, and then at one point, after we found the rocks and stuff, or I forget the order, but there was also this bridge that went over the river, which I made the statement, you can just throw something off that bridge into the water. And we went underneath the bridge. We didn't find anything. And we looked across this river, and we were about, I don't know, half hour to 45 minutes walking deep into these woods. And there was this random white house with no power lines, no nothing to it.
No, it looked so weird.
Yeah, and it was like on the hill. You could see it through the trees. And me and my dad were like, we should check that out. And we're like, yeah. So we walk across to the other side of the river. Well, first we walk an hour back where we came from, so we don't have to walk through water.
No.
We can go on that bridge.
You walked a lot that day.
Yeah, a lot of walking. And we walk across the river, and as we were walking towards the house, we found this little tag on a tree that at the time, I thought it said DLS on the tree. But people are like, DLS, that can mean dirty little secret. Or some people are like, yeah, in the comments. People are like breaking down this video in the comments. And also, some people thought it said DIG, dig. Like it wanted me to dig there.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like, and people are like, that obviously says dig, but I thought it said DLS. I'm like, dirty. Like, it could mean dirty little secret. It could have been dig, or it could have been just a coincidence that I saw that thing there. So
yeah,
I don't know.
Well, I don't know if it is a coincidence.
I know, in the middle of the woods, a little tag.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a little random, also too random, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. But we started making our way towards this house. And this is when it got really creepy because it was like dead silent. You can hear like airplanes and shit. But like, we're looking into these windows of this house. At first, we realized it was like really creepy, and then it got really creepy because all the windows were covered in plastic, and there was bugs from the inside. It's like probably like 50 flies trapped inside this house. And we weren't just gonna, like, someone like could have been living in there. You never know. So we weren't just gonna break in. No. Now we're breaking the law. You know what I mean? But we got really nervous. But I was filming on the porch, and there was a blue tarp on the porch. And you can actually go back in the documentary and watch this.
Oh, okay.
I never noticed this. It freaked me out. Someone commented. I was reading the comments one day in the documentary. Said, there's blood going into that tarp.
Oh, no.
Or coming out of that tarp. I was like, what? So I go check it, and I see there's a blood streak dragging underneath to the tarp. Literally a blood streak, and it's in the documentary. You can see it. If you guys want to know the part I'm trying to describe it, it's like when we first walk up to the house.
I never noticed that.
Me either.
I watched it 3 times. Just didn't see.
Yeah, and then there's so many little things that people catch up on. But like there's apparently Chinese symbols on the box that someone commented, and they said that is 666 in Chinese, which I don't even know blue. But yeah, I was like, whoa. I was like, there's so many little things that everybody else is like finding. And I never found this, which is pretty crazy. But like I said, we found that house, and the bugs and everything was disgusting in it.
Yeah, the house looked so creepy. I mean, I saw it in the documentary, of course, but I was like, no, that's not good. And I work for TV, and we made we have a program, and that is about loneliness. And it's a little bit sad because it is about people who die of old age. And nobody noticed that they died. But the house is getting a little bit dirty, and there are a lot of flies on the window. And you see people actually completely gone. It's just like slime, what's left. Yeah. It's super sad, but it's also really gross. But it is about, for the old people, that we have to look out for them. And that's, the concept of the program. But when I saw those flies, I just got flashbacks to the program that we made for TV. And I'm like, oh my God, that's not good.
Yeah, it could have been anything in that house. We don't even know if it was like abandoned, so...
It could have been abandoned for a long... Oh God, a long how no. You don't know. I'm sorry, my English. But it could also be just random dead animals who's living there. And
Exactly. But like I said, people in the comments were like freaking out at me, screaming. They're like, why didn't you go in the house? I'm like, that's breaking and entering. I'm like, this isn't a movie. I'm like, this is real life.
I'm exactly.
And if there is a murderer in that house, I'm not gonna walk right in on him. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
I got this camera.
Do you want to murder me? It's good for YouTube.
I'm like, did you, by the way, happen to send me a box in the mail?
Yeah.
I'm next. I'll be the next person in the box. But so yeah,
it's so strange.
Yeah. So like my dad, we were like, okay, let's get out of here. This is really keeping us out. So he started walking back to the car. We were finished with it. Started walking back to the car, and I noticed something in the tree, and it was like these old paper towels, and they were just turning yellow. And I was like, oh. I was like, what the hell? And then it hit me. I was like, oh my God. I was like, that was in the box. I'm like, that same exact yellow paper towel was all ripped up and it was wrapped around the VHS tape in the box. And that was like the first real evidence that we found.
God, yeah.
And I started freaking out. I got my dad, and that's when he was like, oh shit. Like he was, oh my God. Like this whole time, like we've been like really skeptical.
Yeah.
And sorry, I have the documentary playing in the background while I do this, just in case I don't forget anything. And I'm looking at that part where the blood smear is, and it's so it's so clear to see. It's just so freaking me out that I missed that. I cannot believe I missed that. But sorry, that was so off topic.
No worries. I'm going to check that out after this conversation. I mean, I want to see it actually for myself right now.
Yeah, but yeah, so we saw that in the tree. This whole time I didn't touch anything, didn't open anything. I didn't want to cause any more trouble. And some people would probably say that like I would do more helpful than trouble, but I'm here documenting it. If police want to take this freaking information, they can. That's why I posted it. So they can go there. They can do it. Like I'm just a kid that was trying to make a regular video, and then something horrific happened, and like I'm not trying to make it even more horrific for myself. I'm like, I didn't this. I'm like, but I felt like it was the right thing to do to try to look. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Like, exactly. But the whole
worst
thing. Oh my God.
Yeah, but yeah. So the last thing was like we saw the paper towels. We got really freaked out, and we went in the car, and we were like, "What do we do now?" And my dad was like, "Well, let's just try to make the best of the rest of this little trip. I guess you can call it trip."
Yeah.
And try to forget about all this.
Yeah.
But I even said, I was like, this may be the greatest mystery box video ever published. I was like, this is one of the craziest mystery boxes ever. And that's how I had it. And everyone was begging for a part 2. And I don't know, I might do part 2, but it's been over a year. You know what I mean? This just went like viral this year. This all happened. And actually, I could tell you the exact date I posted it. This all happened in 2021, early 2021.
Yeah, it was June 16, right? That you posted the video.
July 16.
Oh, July. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's close enough, right?
Yeah. June, July. It's a bit G.
Yeah. But yeah, and it just this year, past couple of months, it went viral. So like, I don't know if the evidence is still there. I mean, if people really want a part 2, I might go back. I don't want to go in that house, but maybe I go in that house. But then if someone's living there, I'll be in big trouble.
I don't know, but would you live there? I mean, there is no roads. It looks dirty as hell. I mean, it's not like a cozy home or anything.
Yeah, it's not like I'm gonna settle down here for the year. Like no.
No. But that's crazy. Oh my God.
Yeah, and I mean, this whole documentary is on my YouTube channel. I'm like, you can watch the whole thing start to finish. I'm like there's a lot of people that are skeptical. I'm like, the whole thing's videotaped. I'm like, I go to the police station in the video.
Yeah, well, I mean, I also had to say that I was like, is this real? I don't know. Maybe it is fake, but it would be very weird. And if I look at your reaction, especially when you got the teeth, and if I look at your dad, I mean, I think that your dad would not have acted just like acting, or else he is a really good actor. I mean, damn.
Yeah, that's
Hollywood should hire him, but
they're like, either this is real. They said either this is real or they deserve Oscars for their acting.
Yeah, indeed.
I was like, I don't know if that's a compliment or not. I was like, I'm not acting, but if I can get an Oscar one day.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Maybe an Oscar for the best documentary on YouTube. I don't know.
That would. Hey, that's just you saying that. That's crazy. Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, it's crazy that it all happened. One question I actually have for you is, how old are you? I never asked.
Sorry, yeah, I'm actually 20. I'm turning 21 this year, so I can't.
Oh, wow.
In my country, I can't even drink yet.
Oh, not?
No, yeah, you gotta be 21 in America to drink.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
In Holland, I am now 24 and I am turning 25 this year. But there was a law that you could drink when you're 16 years old. But I was
16.
Yeah, 16. You could drink, but the law is changed. I was like 16 and almost 17, and then they were like, "Nah, let's bring it up to 18."
Okay, 16, almost 17. That seems a little difficult.
Yeah, but it
like
was at first it was 16 you could drink, and now it's 18. So.
Yeah, that's like most countries is 18, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But America is 21.
But in America, you can do a lot of other things before you could even drink. You could drive a car, I think, and solve a murder mystery. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think in America you can start driving at 16.
Yeah, we can only do that here at 18. But you can now do it before if you are 17, but you have to drive with someone who already has a driver's license for about 5 years, I think.
5 years?
Yeah.
Not to backtrack, but there's one thing I just want to make clear about the document. There was probably like thousands of comments on my TikTok and on my YouTube channel asking me why I didn't wear gloves.
Yeah.
And I just want to... I never open up any package I get wearing gloves. I'm like, I did not know what was in this box. So it's not like I would put on gloves and just get going. I already opened up the box. I already touched everything in it. I wasn't going to start wearing gloves.
No.
So like, I don't just put gloves on, open up packages. And it just made me really mad when I read those.
I understand. The first instinct you opened it and I was like, why isn't he wearing gloves? And then I think, okay, what if I was in that situation? I also didn't wear gloves. I mean, you just get a package and you are touching it and you're looking at it and then you're realizing like, shit, no. But then it's already too late.
Yeah, I never touched the hair with my bare hands. I wouldn't touch that, but everything else I touched.
Yeah.
But like, I washed my hands right after. Don't trust me. Like, it was scary. But I never opened up my package with gloves on. So people are saying that.
Now or still not.
Maybe starting I will.
Yeah.
But not then. That was in the past. That was before I got the murder box.
No.
Now
And after the whole experience, did you get like night terrors about it, or how has this impacted your life?
So in the beginning, I was nothing but stressing about it. Like I don't think I had any night terrors, but like all day, every day, I couldn't stop thinking, I'm like, am I going to go to jail? Are they going to think I did this? Why did he send us to my house? He has my address. Is he going to show up? Did he like, I didn't know what I was thinking. But the more I thought about it, I was like, this guy probably just wants attention. We don't even know if it's real or not. And he's 3 hours away. Yeah. He could show up to my house, but if he does, now he risks himself getting caught. I'm like, I feel like this guy is like an attention seeker. So I was like, I don't need to like worry about all that anymore. And it's been a year now, and cross my damn fingers, nothing's happened.
No, but maybe he saw your documentary. I mean, maybe he's one in the comments writing,
oh, no.
Hey, do you see the blood there? Yeah, I hope not, but it's so weird.
He or she.
Yeah, he or she, we don't know.
Yeah. It could have been you. Maybe that's why he contacted me.
Yeah, precisely. I just went to America and like, let's get someone. No. Never been to America. Oh, but I want to. But now, I don't know.
Trust me, this is like a 1 in a million chance this happened. And it I mean, everything else happening in America, I think that's more scary than this one.
Oh my God, yeah, we hear a lot of stories about America and about the guns and school shootings.
Yeah.
I mean, that's terrible.
Horrific, yeah. It's super sad about what's happening, and something needs to change. But we just, the people, it's all about the people, they say, but we can't change anything. It has to be passed by government, and the laws that we already have in place are really hard to get past. So
yeah, exactly. I will also link your YouTube video in the description. This podcast is on YouTube, it's on Spotify and everything. And I will link your video in it all, and so people can watch it. And please do watch it. It's crazy. And
yes.
If you are ever going to make a part 2, I hope you will contact me and tell me all about it. But
you'll be the first person I contact.
Oh, thank you. But it's crazy that it went viral only this year, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I had it on YouTube for like, I don't know, it was like 8 months, and it sat there with like a little over 10,000 views, and then I posted one clip to TikTok, and I changed everything on that documentary. It blew up. It got probably over like 20 million views total on TikTok, the whole series. And then it's got like 200,000 views on YouTube, the full documentary. But what
did you thought when you saw that, like, you got so many views and so many likes and so many comments? Did you were like, yay, I'm now famous? Or
So I already had a following on TikTok accidentally before that, but I posted it and I gained like 100,000 more followers, and I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. At the same time, I'm like, people are gonna be thinking I'm exploiting this girl for the fame. But I don't know if it's real. I'm just trying to get exposure for this girl. I'm like, it's like so many different things. There's so many different angles that people can twist and turn it. I can just say that I posted it. I filmed the documentary. I wasn't expecting to post it after I unboxed the video. I thought about it more. I said, the power of social media, maybe someone will know something about this girl. And if I post this, the police can look at it and have all this evidence with them, and hopefully it will help someone out if it's real.
Yeah, we don't know.
It's still a mystery, man. And like I said, I'm like, this is like, I've seen worse online. Like the Tiger King. Oh my gosh, that boy, like Carol Baskin. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, but like that had like real death involved in it and stuff.
I never seen it actually.
Oh my God, it was crazy. This was such an old thing now. I don't want to bring it back up, but like, that was like the first thing that came to my mind for some reason. But like people like Carol Baskin killed her husband and stuff like that. But it was like no. Yeah. Like you're like framing these people, but like mine, it's like I'm just trying to get exposure for this girl and see if I can help anybody out, if there is anybody actually to help out.
Yeah, but did the video, did it look old or did it look new, or what was the quality of the video actually? So
it was literally, have you ever seen like the old VHS tapes with like the numbers in the corner and it's like static? It looked like it was filmed in the 80s on a VHS tape, like a camcorder, but it could have been just filmed with an old camera nowadays. That's what I think really happened, because I don't know, someone would have this footage for so long and just one day they wake up like, I'm going to ship it out in the mail. So like,
well,
I don't know. I mean, you never know.
No, you never know. I mean, there was once a bank robber or something, and he, with a lot of friends, robbed a bank, and people were clueless for years. And then when he was like super old, he was like, I'm just going to tell my story. I will die soon anyway. So here it is.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. But
he didn't
also
care.
have that. Yeah, no, he didn't care. And he was like, I'm 90. I've lived my life. I spent all the money anyway. So
yeah,
and he went just into the police and said like, oh, this is my story. And they were like, what the frick?
Yeah, like, well, thanks for telling us.
Yeah.
Now I don't get it, I guess.
So it could be old, but yeah. It could be like also like 2 years, maybe 10 years, maybe just it was like filmed yesterday.
Yeah, you never know. That's why it's a mystery box, right?
Yeah.
Greatest mystery.
Then
I still can't believe it happened.
No, And will you order a mystery box again, do you think? Or
Yeah, I don't think so.
I got one. Yeah?
I actually went to a store near me and they had like a mystery box toy set. And I was like, I said, I don't know. But I got it. That's the only mystery box I got since.
Yeah, or else you could go to the store like, this is a little weird. Please explain.
Yeah, I'm like, what's going to be in here? I'm like, I had a bad experience before.
Exactly.
It took me 3 hours away from home. I had to start investigating. I don't want to have to do that.
No, it's weird. Oh my God. But I was looking at it and I was like, I hope this is never happening to me.
Yeah, I wish this upon nobody.
No.
It was scary couple of months.
And I got one question because you opened, the 2 boxes in the video, but what was in the third box?
Oh my God, everybody asks.
Yeah, I know. I will also want to know.
So I bought sports memorabilia box. That was the third box, and that one was actually for my dad. I was going to surprise him in that video because I had the whole video planned out before it went downhill.
Well, you surprised him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I did. It was a big surprise. Not a good one, though.
No.
But it was like baseball cards and like a jersey, I believe. This happened last year. I don't remember, but it was like baseball cards and stuff like that. But that was my least worrisome. Like, I don't even think I opened up that box that day. I think I waited like a week and I said, I never opened this box up. So, yeah, it was sports memorabilia stuff was in that box.
But it's sweet that you bought it for your dad.
Yeah, I was thinking about him. Like, my dad's involved in a lot of my videos. So I was like, there was nothing expensive besides that sports one. I was like, okay, I'll just buy the sports one. I'm like, I don't like sports, but my dad absolutely loves sports. So, and it would be more engaging for people in the audience that like sports. So that's what I was thinking. But then I changed to a whole new audience when I got the murder mystery box.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try to. The original video I try to make for everybody. Like the first part, I had like geeky stuff, and it was like Marvel stuff. And then
I saw the Funko. I'm a huge Marvel fan and DC fan, and I'm a big nerd actually. So I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome.
Yeah, right now I'm literally, my whole room it's insane. Like, I'm looking at Captain America's shield, Iron Man's helmet, Thor's hammer, freaking the Eye of Agamotto. My room is decked out. Yeah,
awesome.
I spend all my money on that. It's kind of shameful, but it's okay.
Yeah, I also got a Mermaid Deadpool Funko right here, and I got League of Legends Funkos and a whole Harley Quinn section.
Oh my God. I have a Deadpool section, so I know exactly what I mean.
I love Deadpool.
I love Deadpool, yeah. But what was I just saying? I forget.
Yeah, about... the first box was really awesome, and it went a little bit downhill.
I try to cater the video to everybody, like people that like Marvel, and then household items, and then that's what was supposed to be in the murder mystery box. And the sports stuff, I'm like, this has a wide audience. This could reach a lot of people because that's the point of making a video in the first place. But then it turned into that documentary.
Do you think you are going to make more videos about this kind of stuff in the future? Because you have indeed now a really different audience. Yeah. Being a part of it.
My whole YouTube career has mainly been focused on like me giving away stuff, unboxing fails, and regular unboxings and funny videos. And now I accidentally put myself in this horror niche, this horror category. Yeah. So like, I think I have to. I'm like, I think I'm stuck. I will do more of it yet, but now people, all they want is part 2 of that documentary. And like I said, like it's kind of hard doing with something that scary, and like, it wasn't meant to happen. No, like, indeed. If I was like purposely like trying to investigate something, I think it would be easy to do part 2. But like this one, like, it happened last year. It's so hard. I don't know if I should go back to that house. You know what I mean?
Maybe you can do a part 2 if you heard anything from the FBI.
Yeah, that's what I've been honestly waiting on. I'm like, if I hear anything back from the FBI, then I'll do part 2. I'm like, I'll explain everything. I'll go back. Maybe, maybe I interview with like one of the police officers.
Yeah,
And
that would be awesome.
But yeah, if I find the identity, I can go ask the family members and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like in the near, or hopefully in the near future, if this whole thing was real in the box, maybe that is a possibility. But
or if it just is a prank, you can interview the pranker. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh my
like,
gosh,
why did you do this?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even think of that. See, I gave me the idea.
Well, you're welcome. Well, I hope it is someone who pranked you, and I also hope it isn't, because that is so fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, part of me feels like I said earlier, like I hope it is fake, but at the same time, like, why would you fake something like that?
Yeah.
So, you never know.
Well, thank you so much about telling all of this.
Oh, no problem at all. I really wanted to do it. It was a blast.
And do you have anything to say to our Dutch listeners and maybe English listeners? We don't know.
Yeah. For all the Dutch listeners, I'm sorry this podcast is in English.
No worries.
And all the English listeners, hello, what's up? This podcast is in English. But yeah, if you guys are actually interested, like I said, this whole documentary is on my YouTube channel. I highly recommend it. And maybe, just maybe, you will have some information to add on to this crazy investigation.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. No, and thank you for having me on.
Yeah, no problem. The friend of mine who sent the TikTok to me, and I was like, okay, I'm going to watch the first TikTok, and then was like, oh, there's more. Wait, there's a YouTube video. Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, so I had the documentary up for so long, and then I started making it into like short little TikTok pieces.
Yeah.
So, and then that's when it popped off.
I think that is for you the best decision you could ever made. Because
yeah, for sure.
it gives you a lot of exposure, also for your channel and for who you are and for the documentary.
Yes. Yeah, I'm glad that it got that exposure, so more people have eyes on it and more people can try to help.
Yeah, you see that a lot. Also with the girl who died in the Cecil Hotel. That was also on internet, of course, and everyone was like, oh my God, you have to look to this and this and this. And it also got blown up and people were pointing out things.
Yeah, that whole Cecil Hotel thing is huge now.
Yeah, still.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I'm going to end the podcast in ieder geval for now. Thank you so much.
No, thank you.
And everyone, check out the YouTube video. I will link it in everything, and you can find it on the Instagram page as well and on the Facebook page. And until the next time.
Goodbye.